Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA. I have full-time RV'd for a long time. I'm 73 years young, or old, depending on your point of view. But anyway, this is live and in color, and it's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow, commonly known as today. Hey Google, good morning.
Good morning. It is 7:04 a.m.
Good. Usually gives me the temperature. But anyway, it shows here on the little video that the temperature in Burnet, Texas is 35. I live out in the hill country.
Right now in Burnet it's 35 and clear. Today, it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 58 and a low of 35.
Anyway,
Have a good one.
Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted by Miss Google, I was going to tell you that it's 35 in Burnet, Texas, but out here in the country, in the rural area where I live, it's probably 30 because I see a little ice on my table out there, a little frost. Anyway, hey Google, tell us a joke.
If a short psychic broke out of jail, you would have a small medium at large.
You got to think about these jokes. They're not easy. Anyway, hey Google, what is the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor right now, it's 31 degrees Fahrenheit.
And you realize that's about the same as it is right here in Central Texas? Hey Google, what is the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The temperature in Butte right now is 14 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, and the low in the morning is supposed to be -3. So yeah, it's getting cooler. It's getting into winter time now. But anyway, for all of you that are frozen, good morning. And for all of you that are not, good morning. Anyway, Charles H. says, hey Rusty, are those steel or aluminum? I had some aluminum stands that bent with me and I threw them away. Be careful. That's on the RV stabilizers. And my suggestion is all you guys that have travel trailers, you don't need to use those stabilizers. You just get you some of those aluminum stands and they work perfectly. But anyway, that's your choice. Yeah, you can watch that video on RV stabilizer stuff. Anyway, I've been doing it for over 25 years and I've used those aluminum things and I've never had a problem at all, ever. So I guess it depends. But anyway, he says he thought about it and remembered that this camper is light and he'd been his under a truck or a car a lot heavier. He says he likes the idea, better than dragging them and bending them. So yeah, it's true. There's nothing in the way back there. Once you remove those stabilizers, you don't have to worry about bending them. Have I ever bent one? Yes, I mentioned it in the video. This is on the same video. Roy Vanoy, good point. You sold me. Happy trails. Yeah, it's a good idea. Just another one of those things will save you a problem. And this is Keith Meyer on the RV Electrical on the adapters. It says using a 50 amp for 30 amp RV, would your wires get hot on the 30 amp RV? No, not a bit. Because you're only going to pull up to 30 amps. Anyway, PJ Bikerful left a link to Casita Travel Trailers. Thank you, PJ. This is William Hedrick. As for making comments on or thumbs up on your videos, I don't do it all the time because I watch on my Apple TV on my TV set and there's no place to do it. But I figured I'd tell you this when I was on my phone. So there you go. Good videos, Rusty. Well, thank you, William Hedrick. Same person. Then rushing and to let you know that I'm thinking of doing what you do. I'm planning to do it in the next 2 years, most likely out in the desert near Palm Springs, so it'll be warm. Well, good luck in finding a place for sure. Anyway, this is it. It doesn't give a poop. There's my bananas. And there's Ms. Olive Oil's bra. Not a very big one, as you might notice. Anyway, good luck, William, if you're going to go out to Palm Springs. Karen Holly, love those old style jacks, Rusty. They look like little oil derricks. Yeah, they do. They really do. Thank you, Karen. Russ RV Freedom 37 on the RV. He says, hate those stock stabilizers. They are just car jacks welded on. I bought those screw jacks and they are cheap and the best. 8,000 pound capacity, lightweight and easy to stow. Got mine at Camping World. I left a link in the video description to Amazon. You can get 2 of them for $14.99, or you can get 4 of them for $40. So I think your best bet is to get 2 at a time. This is Mark 73573, left me a thumbs up. Thumbs up to you, Mark. Okay, and this is Mando Sandradios. Okay. Says, Rusty, I'm going to look at a 2001 17-foot Spirit Deluxe on Thursday. Would you do a video on what to look out for? Thanks. Well, on any old RV, you just want to be sure what's there is working. More than likely it is, but it's old. There's not much to look for on a casita. If you're looking at a casita, you know, normally what wears out in the RVs or goes bad is the flooring, because it's just that old fiberboard or that old cheap wood, and it gets wet, and then it just becomes real soft and mushy. But in the casita, you probably don't have that problem. Now, yeah, but just be sure and check the floors for one thing, and just be sure everything operates. If they say it does, it does. You know, but you know, remember, you're buying a 17-year-old unit, and so, you know, check the tires, see how old the tires are. If they're over 5 years old, they need to be replaced. And you know, as far as the roof and stuff, there's not, you know, you might walk around and look for cracks and, or, you know, stress cracks and stuff. But if they're there, you know, you still, you know, you're buying a used unit, you're going to have to expect some wear and tear. But good luck is what I can tell you. Leslie Abner, and looking for the link for the new jack you were talking about. Walmart didn't have them. Well, use the link in the description of my video. It'll take you to Amazon. They have them. Yeah, they're kind of phasing those things out, and the reason is all these RVs come now with these screw down jacks, and I'm just fortunate that I've got 4 of them, because they will be phased out because they're not selling many of them. The name of this individual is Boots in Pants. I thought he said SKA Music. I was all lit, whatever that means. Did I say anything about that? I don't know. May have. Frank Scandalito. When I back up my travel trailer, I went on an angle so I would not bend to stabilize. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's inconvenient. I have to tell you this, the RV looks better too without that hanging down there in the back. No, I'm very pleased with what I did, removing those stabilizer jacks. I'm glad I was sitting there and thought of it, because before I was thinking about, well, you know, I'll have to just haul some gravel in at my driveway to raise it up so I can get in without, you know, hitting the jacks and all that stuff, and I'll have to be careful when I'm, you know, going in and out of gas stations. I don't have to be careful now at all. I can just buzz around. I'm free. I mean, you know, I took the wicked jacks are gone. Clint Price, Rusty, I am not sure if people understand that if they underpower certain appliances like an air conditioner or refrigerator, they can damage it as it's straining to start each cycle and run properly if on the lowest rated amperage you have chose what to run. You have to choose what to run, whatever. Just because it can all connect together doesn't let a person do as they wish. An appliance rated card is what is needed. Yeah, I agree with you. Good. Tim Harris, Folkestone had bad weather last night and today. Well, this is the weather report from Folkestone, folks. This is Tim Harris. It's going to be cold for the rest of the week. I need to hook my wood stove back up. Keep up the good work, Rusty. Well, thank you, Tim Harris. Brian Melton, hey, Rusty, those guys really did a nice job for you on your concrete. Looks great around there. Thanks for the video. Yeah, the concrete, I love the place is much better. It's like a new home. No, I'm really pleased, and I've got the electrical fixed now. So yeah, I'm definitely following my plan. You know, my plan, you know, once I moved in here 12 or 14 years ago, however long it's been, was to gradually just have this thing completely, you know, set up so, once I became, once I got into my 70s and 80s, that I wouldn't have anything to really be concerned about, and that's what I've achieved. It's pretty well done. Paul Harrington, that's a smart move on the stabilizers. That's a smart move. RV makers should listen. Well, they're not, because they charge you. And here's something else about those stabilizers. They weigh about 20 pounds each. So I've just removed 40 pounds of weight, which is 5 gallons of water. The Tacoma Madam 18, I agree. It seems they could have designed a better function leveling system, one that maybe was welded to the frame, that was tucked up under the RV, that still gave a person easy access to the adjusting screw. I would have taken those off also. Nice work. Well, they're on a lot of RVs just like this. No, actually, Casita had it with those that folded up under there. It's just that they weren't a good quality metal, and they bent. This was an improvement, the screw down jacks, but I don't want them, and I'm not going to have them. This is ICU812. That's the person's name. Hey, Rusty, aside from the fiberglass RV manufacturers and Airstream having the best quality, can you suggest a few regular RV manufacturers that still make a decent quality RV, in your opinion? I got you. Well, I can't think of any offhand, but if you can find a regular type RV that is owned, that the company is owned by the family, and not the stock is not traded on the New York Stock Exchange, you may find a good quality unit being manufactured by a family-owned business. Casita is family-owned. They have no dealers. You have to go there to get your RV. Scamp is family-owned, as far as I know. It may be corporate-owned, I'm not sure, but you have to go there to pick up the unit. So look for those RV manufacturers that are family-owned, and you may get a good quality unit. That's all I can tell you, in my opinion. Swiveler in Training, you are so funny. I love your channel. Well, how about Strange? Anyway. Betty Eccles. Hello, Betty Eccles. How are you doing? What would you expect from an 80s model or a 78? That's stupid. Might as well buy a fairly new one. Buy what you can afford, okay? Buy what you can afford and what you want. Yay, buddy. That's the guy's name. No way, Rusty. I have 4 of the scissor jacks on my RV and love how easy they are to set up. 2 seconds with a drill and bam, setup done. 2 seconds? I'd like to see you do that. But anyway, I know what you mean. You can do it quick. But now, that's your choice, and I don't have any problem with that. I mean, I had the same dream. I've got one of those electric drills, and I did zip. The only problem is my drill's not powerful enough to really zip. I mean, it'll zip, but that's it. So, I mean, I'm not going to buy another drill. I'm better off using the aluminum stands, okay? And good luck with your setup. I'm sure it's good. Elisa, yeah, it's me and my one son, so we don't overdo Christmas either. Just our choice, to each his own. I agree. I really enjoyed living in Scotland one Christmas where it was so much quieter. The big holiday there is New Year's, that they call Hogmanay, I guess, when you take turns having a drink at your friends' houses and yours. Yeah, well, every country celebrates New Year's as far as I know. I mean, I think Asian countries do it in February, but, it's just, there's all kind of little things, little festivals and stuff everywhere in the world. This is Rose Lady. Says, I noticed your new Google Home doesn't address you as Rusty. She only says hello. Are you and Miss Google going the formal route? LOL. Actually, it's just the way this device is set up. But I do like it better than the other Google Home device. The screen is really nice because I watch YouTube videos on it. No, we're not going formal. It's just that this one doesn't have that software update will come. And so, here's something else. If you buy a Google Home device of any kind, buy it from the Google Store. Why? Because all the upgrades that are rolled out get rolled out to you first. All these third-party suppliers like Walmart, Best Buy, and others, those units get it last. You know, it may be a few weeks. You may have the update, and a few weeks later, the guys at Amazon and not Amazon, but Walmart and Best Buy get theirs. DM, I grew up in Kennedy also. I lived there for 16 years, then moved to San Antonio. My family still lives there, and I go visit them a couple of times a month. I remember when that McDonald's and HEB area was all grass, and Walmart was near the Tractor Supply, and HEB was by that Jimbo's store. They turned the old HEB building into a Napa Auto Parts store. Well, DM, I was there before any of that was there. I mean, all of that, everything you're talking about was nothing but grass when I lived in Kennedy, Texas. It was in the country. Dertrixa, good info, thanks and greetings. Greetings, Vig 8s to you. Scotty Thompson's up at bat here, got a few comments. Cool comment, call Rusty. How big is your LG 4 phone? I think it's 5.5 inches by, I don't know, 3, something like that. It's a pretty big screen. Cool video, Rusty. Cool RVing talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Bobby Elliott, the last two. He's talking about when I was in Alpine driving around, and he says, and you ran right through a stop sign in front of Lawrence Hall. I know it. I saw the stop sign. I just didn't feel like stopping. Bobby Elliott, I used to live in Mountainside Dorm without Sul Ross University and Big Bend National Park. Alpine would drive and blow away. Probably. I don't know. You'd probably be surprised. It'd be there. It may not be much, but I think it'd still be there. But anyway, guys, hey Google, tell us a joke.
What do clouds wear under their shorts? Thunder pants.
Thunder pants? That's pretty interesting. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, on a cold day, cold morning, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission and it does not cost you 1 penny. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's actually very good for you. What will it do for you? It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it will also help you lose weight. If you don't believe me, check it out. Because you'll be full of water. You won't want to snack. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly, and do that several times a day. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and that is very good for you. What else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, walk, walk. Do some exercise, some form of exercise once or twice a day. You'll never regret it, even if you've got to do it inside your home on these snowy or cold days, wherever you are. You'll never regret exercise. What else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your mind, your brain, your frontal lobes. So, stand guard at them. You know what I mean? And enjoy your life one day at a time. And Christmas is coming up. So, these are the holidays, and put a smile on your face. Even if you got a thorn in your foot, put a smile on your face. But enjoy your life one day at a time. Adios, amigos. We'll talk again later about something. Bye-bye.